A warm greeting to everyone. In this presentation, The Road to Deliver Excellent Consumer Experience in School Social Work, I will identify the organizational context of the department, and also my proposed project and implementation plan will be presented. I will provide a thorough discussion on the benefits in implementing this plan to both the employer and the consumer. I will discuss my leadership skills and how it will be utilized in realizing a leadership project, as well as identify my personal strengths and attributes that would serve as backbone for a successful role of a school social worker. And finally, I will outline the professional development support that I need to ensure the success and effective implementation of my project proposal. I work within the Southport State High School as a casework social worker. I am one of the 5 registered social workers and an active member of the Australian Association of Social Workers, or commonly known as ASW. I am assigned to work within the academic institution with scopes of practice which include community and professional development, group work, advocacy, research and policy, and critical incident management. Specifically, the role involved identifying barriers to learning and engagement, risk assessments, student and family counseling, education and resourcing, consultation, referrals, and crisis interventions. The teachers and school administrators have little involvement in the community as well as parent and family partnerships as reflected in the accreditation results. Conversely, to mitigate the issue, the school conducted a self-assessment to shed light on the effectiveness of partnership and active participation of the school to the community. My proposal is to inaugurate a program in strengthening and enhancing education connections, or what I call the EECP, between the school, parents, and the community. The Enhancing Educational Connections program I am proposing today is geared towards providing good quality learning experiences to students, strengthen multi-agency work and relationships, support and provide high-quality services to children and families, develop capacity in schools and build upon the skills of existing faculty and staff, and promote a better understanding of each other's roles and breaking down barriers in learning. The school social workers need to work hand in hand within the school, parents, and community to achieve the desired outcomes for the students. In order to enhance educational connections among stakeholders, the following steps need to take place. Firstly, a selection and involvement of identified group leaders per sector. These involve faculty and staff, parents, administrators, student body representatives, and community leaders. The school social worker initiates appointment for leaders in every cohort who will serve as first point contact for the project. Next, collaboration requiring the identification and engagement partner of organizations. After identifying the leaders in every area, a monthly meeting will be scheduled to identify and discuss concerns. Providing intensive education, training, and workshop sessions will then need to be facilitated to fully prepare for the role. This provides an intensive educational experience in a more comprehensive effort, which will teach hands-on skills as well as creating a sense of community for the common purpose among its participants. The final step is to apply professional learning community, which involves collaboration, sharing, and ongoing critical interrogation of the best practices in line with the standards set by the school. This will provide an opportunity for collegial support in reflecting on practice and planning, to seek feedback after each BLC session about what worked and what could be improved. This would result to an increased student academic performance and discipline. So how will this plan in implementing an enhanced educational connections program for schools in partnership with school social workers, parents, and external organizations benefit the consumer in increasing student academic performance as outcomes? So parents, family, and community involvement in education correlates with higher academic performance and school improvement. This is according to Raquel 2015. Partnerships foster higher educational aspirations and more motivated students. Parent school community improve schools, strengthen families, build community support, and increase student achievement and success. In the parent and community engagement, Queensland State Schools pride its diverse community and recognizes the integral role parents and families play as partners in their children's education. Genuine parent engagement exists when there is a meaningful relationship between parents and teachers with shared goal of maximizing learning and well-being outcomes for students. Schools and teachers that take time to establish and strengthen effective relationships with parents in the community are finding that their efforts are being rewarded through improved outcomes for students and improved job satisfaction for teachers. Positive education provides many benefits. As you can see in the presentation in front of you, one of the advantages it offers is the holistic development of the students. My view is that if the school, parents, outside community will work hand in hand and provide their unwavering support in this project, it will serve as the foundations of reaching the desired outcomes for the students. Positive education, as emphasized by Waters, prevents depression, increase life satisfaction, encourage social responsibility, promote creativity, foster learning, and enhance academic achievement for students. This is supported by the second factor, family school community partnerships. These are built upon around positive parent and teacher relationships that focus on mutual communication and support. This is from Fox and Olson 2014. So, the 5 elements of parent and community engagement framework. Effective communication is an exchange between students, parents, communities, and schools. There is inclusive and involves information sharing and opportunities to learn from each other. Partnerships between periods, students, and schools promote student learning, well-being, and high expectations for student success. Relationships between the school and wider community strengthen the ability of schools and families to support student learning, well-being, and developmental outcomes. Parents, students, and community members play meaningful roles in school decision making. Respectful relationships between students, parents, and the school community are valued and enhance the promotion of student learning and well-being. I consider myself as a transformational leader who focuses on the overall development of my members in the organization. Being an agent of change in raising moral values through motivation among members, as a transformative leader, I should serve as a role model who inspires workers and can align followers with tasks that optimize their performance. My personal attributes that you can see in front of you will support the objective. A relevant example of this was when I was doing my field placement and courses in taking up masters in social work had imbibed in me in dealing different school and family issues among multicultural communities. And those experiences show that I have self-awareness and uphold diversity. As a social worker, I possess exceptional professional boundary setting, being empathetic, and objective and are all important professional skills which I could bring into this position. It is therefore essential that social work professionals should respect clients, show empathic attention and amiability that clients deserve. And finally, my character strength is being open-minded, love of learning, persistence, and equality. For a successful implementation of Empowering Educational Connections program, I will need the magnanimous support in relation to provide regulation to the identified leaders, incorporate transformational leadership framework, especially to the management, encourage continuing professional development among teachers, staff, and school administrators, encourage active involvement of external organizations, strengthen working relationship among faculty and staff, parents, school administrators, and the community. Lastly, I would like to gain the support of the organization to work with and provide evaluation of Enhancing Educational Connections program. within Southport State High School. The human resource development of the school shall conduct programs for continuing professional development among faculty and staff. I will need your support in establishing a good working relationship with the parents in order to realize the goals of this program. In conclusion, I am initiating the implementation of Enhancing Educational Connections program to strengthen and improve student outcomes spearheaded by the school, parents, local community, and organizations. The school stakeholders and leaders nurture a continuing positive relationship resulting in students' high academic performance, school improvement, higher educational aspirations, more motivated students, strengthen families and community support, and overall student achievement and success. The attributes of creative thinking and determination are my core strengths, which I will bring with me to successfully implement this project. My personal and professional values will also be integrated and applied as I envision the realization of this proposal. With your support on this endeavor, I would be able to realize this plan for the betterment of the students, schools, families, and external organizations. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.